Guys, welcome back. So Money Monday today. First things first, guys, Liza has put together some pretty cool packages. If you head over to the website www.schofieldwelding.com, SCHOFIELD welding.com. Now she's put together packages. Now guys, part of being on the road is it's super freaking hard to carry inventory with us. So what we've done is for the next 2 weeks you can order anything you want off of the website, all right? Any size, whatever. And then at the end of the 2 weeks, we're going to get all the orders put together, make the order, and have it all shipped out to us, and then we'll disperse it from there. So that way everybody gets taken care of. You can order as much as you want, whatever. So, guys, anyways, Money Monday. What I'm getting ready to do right now is I did a Money Monday this morning, and I felt like it was important, but I felt like we were kind of veering off of the welding part of it. So I deleted the video, and I'm going ahead to start this new video. So basically what I'm going to talk about right now is how I got my first rig set up. It was super simple, but it took calling people and communicating with people. So basically what I did is my truck, now granted, it only cost me $5,000. You guys remember the old GMC gas truck I had? That was my very first welding truck. Cost me $5,000. It was an old roustabout company. They were getting rid of all their old fleet trucks. This one had 110,000 or 120,000 miles on it. So it was a 3/4 ton, and that's basically what it run me. Now I did not have $5,000 to give this guy. So what I wound up doing is I went in there and I actually knocked on his office, went in there, talked to him, and made a deal with him, and I said, listen dude, I'll give you $1,000 a week. Now I was a welder helper. The only bills I had really was to feed myself, take care of my cell phone, and put diesel in the little half-ton GMC I had. It was a little 82 GMC, and then that was basically it. Well, in order to give him $1,000 a week, I was not able to basically stay at the campground anymore. I had to go live out on the desert to give him $1,000 a week, but it took me, so I gave him $1,500 down. So down payment, which left us at $3,500 is what I had left on to him. Paid that off in 4 weeks, and I had my truck. Now I went ahead and did the same thing with a welding machine. Now my welding machine, I heard down the grapevine that this dude would work with you. He had welding machines for sale, whatever. So I called him. He had a red face. I can't remember what year it was, but it was my first welding machine I ever owned. And he wanted $4,000 for it, but he said he would work with me if I gave him $5,000. Now, was it worth it? The machine was not worth $5,000, but to me, in order to do what I needed to do, it was very much worth giving him another $1,000 because it gave me the ability to weld. So my welding machine was another $5,000. I paid him, I believe it was $1,000 a month. So my truck was paid off, and then I had $5,000 on my welding machine. Now guys, one thing you can do, and this is how I wound up getting all my tools on the first of it. Now I don't recommend this to everybody. It's going to work for some, work for others, not work for others, you know. It's all in how you guys are able to do things. Now what I did is, since my truck was already paid off, I took it into the bank. They were not going to give me a loan on anything without some way of backing it up. I used my truck as collateral. I wound up getting a $7,000 loan, which was my very first loan, and I bought my bevelers, I bought my torches, and I did all that. I used my truck as collateral. So now the bank, basically, they took my title, gave me the $7,000. I went and bought all my tools, and that's how I put my first truck together. So guys, that's Money Monday for today. There are ways around doing things. It doesn't always have to be the one way is the only way to do it, all right? That's the way I did mine. Now that was my first truck. Anyways, so later on, I wound up doing other things. The banks would give me loans. The banks would give me, you know, the ability to get money from them and go get whatever I needed. It was the way I built my credit. It was the way I built trust with the bank. And do I recommend getting a loan for doing this? No, not really, all right? I would recommend you guys I mean, sometimes getting a loan is all you can do, but if you got the ability and you got the means, I would pay cash for everything you got, all right? That way, it's not like you have to go get a welding job because you can't afford to go do it anymore, you know? But, guys, me, Jed, Dan, we all run loans, we all got our trucks, we all got our welding machines. You will never make the money we make unless you have the equipment to do it. So however you got to do it to get there is the way you got to do it. So sometimes stress is a good thing, all right? I like stress. It makes me do things that are out of my comfort zone. So anyways, that's Money Monday for today. Hopefully that broke it down pretty simple. I am going to go into a lot more detail on how I did this because I feel like it's really important. It was a great way to get my first rig put together, and I've helped quite a few people do the same thing, and they're able to get trucks put together. So anyways, you guys, everybody have a great rest of your night. Be blessed. Don't forget about the website because we only got 2 weeks. We're only opening orders up for 2 weeks so that we can get everybody their orders, order it, boom, ship it out. So anyways, you guys, everybody be blessed. We'll talk to you later. See ya.
That one's recorded.
Huh?
This one recorded.